Money, fame, dirty money, fame. Na 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 na. Hey, okay, I can't help it, right? But whenever we hear this word money, we become what we are not, isn't it? Okay, so what I here mean to say is that money is topic of interest for almost everyone. So when I say money or finance, it's not out of greed or something, but come on, who doesn't want to lead a good life? So, if you are also someone who is really eager to know about the things which are happening in India in the field of finance industry, then watching this video is definitely going to be your productive and interesting thing. Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video, where we start a new series to cover all about different categories under Forbes 30 under 30, so that people who wish to be part of it know the details, know about the people who have been in this list, and also most importantly understand that you can make it here only if you enjoy doing what you do and also if you follow your passion. Today I will be talking about the finance industry, the stories, reality, golden opportunities in this industry, and also what you can be doing here. To tell a bit about me, I am Gayatri Chauhan. Professionally, I am a teacher, instructor or educator. You can call me anything out of this. Apart from this, I am also a speaker and writer. And I am here to do my bit by doing things for betterment. Everyone gets excited when they hear this term finance, isn't it? That is something obvious. This is because finance itself has some interesting facts. And if you are one of those who get thrilled after hearing this word finance and want to know more about it, then this video is definitely for you. And also at the end of this video, I will be presenting you some of the interesting stuff about this field. So stay tuned, stay connected till the end. Let us understand what finance is. Finance is a broad term that describes activities associated with banking, leverage, debt or credit, capital markets, money and investments. Basically, finance represents money management and process of acquiring needed funds. Finance also encompasses the oversight, creation and study of money, banking, credit, investments, assets and liabilities that make up the whole financial system. Yes, it is an interesting concept by itself. What are the things that make you more excited about finance? Let us know down in the comment section. Many basic concepts in finance originate from micro and macroeconomic theories. One of the most fundamental theory is the time value of money, which essentially states that a dollar today is worth more than a dollar in the future. There are different types of finances. All entities need funding to operate. The finance field includes three main subcategories: personal finance, corporate finance, and the public or government finance. The personal finance is a financial planning that involves analyzing the current financial position of an individual to formulate strategies for future's need within financial constraints. Financial strategies depend largely on the person's earning, living requirements, goals, and desires. Second, corporate finance. Corporate finance refers to the financial activities related to a running corporation, usually with a division or department set up to oversee those financial activities. Third one, public finance. Public finance includes tax, spending, budgeting, and debt issuance policies that affect how a government pays for the services it provides to the public. The finance industry is very vast. So many people want to have their careers in this field, and also so many made their career in this field and made their names to Forbes. Do you want to know who all are they? So let's talk about the people who made it in Forbes 30 under 30. The first one is none other than Akash Sinha. Yes, I am talking about the amazing co-founder of Cashfree. Akash Sinha set up Cashfree, a payment and banking technology company, in 2015, along with co-founder Riju Datta. The Bangalore-based firm counts Xiaomi, Zomato, Cred, Club Factory, Falenco, Dunzo and Keto as some of its clients. While Sinha is a software engineer, his stints at bankbazaar.com and Amazon helped him grasp the nuances of the payment industry. He realized the scope to solve challenges faced by businesses for bulk payments and disbursals. By March 2020, CashFree was processing over $12 billion annualized payment volumes on its platform. Due to the global COVID-19 pandemic, there was an increase in digital transactions. The fintech firm enables businesses to collect and send money round the clock, including global transfers. It works with more than 55,000 companies with different solutions. As digital payments proliferate globally, the Indian market continues to represent one of the most exciting opportunities that we see in the world today. The ability to use most of the skills frequently in the work and personal life is the greatest achievement. In a more tangible way, building CashFree and positioning it as one of the leading companies in the country is one of the greatest achievements so far. The next person is Shantanu Agrawal, Deputy CEO of Paisalo Digital. Shantanu is currently the Chief Investment Officer of Paisalo Digital. With the launch of the Paisalo Digital app, he introduced a different dimension to the steady NBFC business with a strong history of 25 years. Introducing the technological disruption, Shantanu is focused on growth of the company and enabling the customers with hassle-free experience of lending. The Paisalo app is built on the Python platform. An idea emerged in the mind of law graduate Shantanu Agrawal to create seamless banking solution for India's bottom of the pyramid segment. The potential to offer small ticket sized loan of 25,000 Indian rupees to 30,000 Indian rupees to the unbanked in India is huge. This is estimated to be a 8 lakh crore market size based on India's unbanked population of 365 million. In 2017, Agrawal hired a team of engineers to build the digital application to be backed up by biometric-based eKYC to tap customers. 4 years ago, the Paisalo app used to disperse around 100 loans a day, estimated worth rupees 5.5 to 6 crores a month. The number of disbursal and the estimated value of loans given per month have jumped approximately 5-fold since then. Paisalo reported an 81% rise in revenues and a 19% rise in assets under management in the first half of financial year 2021 compared to levels March end 2020. And with all hustle, hard work and continuity, these amazing people made it to Forbes. Now let's get into the most important part of this video: opportunities in the field of finance. When we think about finance, we are mostly aware of CA and CS field from finance. But there are lots of opportunities about which you might not be knowing, and now we are going to know about it in detail. So the first one is investment banking. From a salary perspective, this is one of the most prestigious career option. One who enjoys challenges and spotting trends in data and numbers to make calculated decisions, this field can be best for him. Networking is one of the most important thing you need to do for this position, and you require an MBA degree in finance for this particular position. Next is corporate finance. Companies hire corporate finance professionals to include them in the company's internal operation. The job profile of a corporate financer is suitable for you if handling money and coming up with smart solutions to manage the money is your challenge that you enjoy. You need a bachelor's degree in finance or related fields and get a postgraduate MBA degree in finance. Another is public accounting. Public accountant maintains and records the outgoing and incoming flow for a company. You need a bachelor's degree in commerce or in administration with a certified public accountant CPA qualification. Next is portfolio management. A portfolio is an overall look at the status of investments made by a client or company without going into the depth over each individual investment, and it will let you make decisions about the investment policies of an organization while simultaneously allocating assets for institutions and individuals to match their needs. Then, financial planning. In financial planning, you will get to review a customer's financial plan and create a suitable method for investing and saving that suits their individual needs. You need investment growth, wealth preservation, or tax planning knowledge for this. Next is stockbroking. I know the movie Harshad Mehta has made us quite familiar with this term, but to give you more details, a stockbroker carefully studies the stocks and stock market condition to advise their client on which stock they should buy to suit their needs so as to minimize the risks involved. To get in this field, you need analytical skills, statistical capability, and general knowledge of the functioning of the stock market. And then risk management. Risk management professionals are perfectly skilled to give consultations based on the overview of the market risk and the likelihood of recognizing a bad investment outcome. For this position, you need a bachelor's degree in risk management, and an MBA degree would be a plus point for your recruitment. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video and got a clear idea about this industry. Share this video with your friends and family and let us know in the comment section below which part was more informative for you. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and stay tuned for more amazing videos coming up. Do hit the bell icon so that you don't miss on anything important and will also get an idea when I'm back here. So see ya guys, go grab your day, bye bye.